looking at that range from taking, I might normally sell a box, well, not my group, but another group, IBD team, we might sell a box to you, right? But instead of selling that box moving forward, they're actually selling software that he's actually going to put in his cloud environment. So it's virtualizing or cloud enabling the actual network, whether it's the policy management engine or our IMS infrastructure, that will all be virtualized. That's one part of it. The next part of it is actually what I was talking about before, which was the network aware cloud. So the network aware cloud is something we actually have in several trials, which is this notion of, again, evaluating quality availability of the network and routing infrastructure, routing services over that part of the network to the right cloud infrastructure, the right piece of the cloud. So how can you do cloud orchestration leveraging network information? So there's two parts to the cloud, right, to accessing it. There's the connection to the cloud and there's the data center, right? So if you can help provide information about the connection, right, data center is still the data center, which is going to be provided by whether it's HP or IBM or whomever it might be, right? But there's that piece of the connectivity, and that's the piece we've been trying to address with what we call cloud orchestration and network aware cloud. So those are the two areas that we've been focused on for how do you take the network and leverage it.
Yeah, I think it's just a standard set of tools. We did it in client-server PC and server computing. So not only is it absolute, we're doing what, 20 megabits now? In LTE and AT&T's launched, and I heard Sprint said that they're going to launch. And so it kind of depends on how much spectrum you have, but that'll double and triple over time. So the absolute speed that we have in our spectrum is getting better. But it's not only the absolute speed, it's the perception of speed. So there's lots of tricks people will play, getting content closer to the phone, on the LAN network before it gets to the RAN, getting smarter decomposers on the handset. So all those standard sort of tricks, as we run out of spectrum, which we will come into play. And then this guy will find all the neat companies, and Microsoft will provide a lot of tools on the handset to increase the perception of speed.
Great. Any other comments just to close that from the panel? No? Great. So Tristan.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So Tristan's going to excite you to come back for the next one.
So to close, before we wrap up our session tonight, I just wanted to leave everyone with our upcoming events. Next couple of events that I pre-alluded to earlier. Two events. One, David, our president, briefly touched upon Wireless Future SIG, our new SIG. Will be putting up a next panel on October 20th afternoon at Synopsis in Sunnyvale, titled New Frontiers, Thirds, TV White Spaces, Energy Storage. We also have the next one coming, and this is an annual center stage event that we put up every year. What's hot and what's not hot in mobility. This will be held and confirmed on November 16th afternoon in Silicon Valley Bank in Santa Clara. We invite all the leading minds, primarily from the VC community.